But the 24-year-old from Thailand will have a 2-inch height and 6-inch reach advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. 5 rounds for the Glory Lightweight Championship of the World in a much anticipated rematch, which neither man wants to leave in the hands of the judges. This bout sanctioned by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. The referee at the opening bell, Stefano Valenti. From the center of the kickboxing universe, inside Rise Center, Amsterdam, it's time for glory! This bout scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Let's meet the challenger. Fighting out of the black corner, a Thailand national champion, 2-time Glory Contender champion. His professional record, 110 wins, 29 losses, 5 bouts scored even with 30 career knockouts. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, 1.74 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at an even 153 pounds, 69.5 kilos. Fighting out of Thailand, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Killer Kid, Sittichai, Sitsongpeenong. Here now is his opponent, standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, a 2-time Glory Lightweight World Champion on a 4-fight win streak. His record, 35 wins with 6 losses, 19 of those wins by knockout. Standing 5 feet 6.5 inches, 1.69 meters. He weighed in at an even 152 pounds, 69 kilograms. Fighting out of the Netherlands, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning and defending Glory Lightweight Champion of the world, Ruben Poker Face Van Roosmalen. Once again, your referee in charge, Stefano Valenti.
Okay. Please to the center. Okay, guys. Listen to my command. No elbow, no throws, and walk immediately with the knees in clinching. All right? Touch if you want. Mouth. Mouth. Fight! The Glory Lightweight strap is up for grabs. Sittichai in the black gloves and the champion, Van Roosmalen in the white gloves. Neither of these fighters wants this to go back into the hands of the judges, Joseph.
No, both of these guys really want to take this fight, and it's all about range and distance in this fight, where Sittichai wants to keep distance and range, where Robin Van Roosmalen wants to close it.
Van Roosmalen spent a lot of that first fight on the outside in the range of Sittichai. Like you said, he's going to try to close that distance here tonight.
And again, talking to Sittichai's camp before the fight, he has a lot of boxing experience with the army in Thailand.
Combination thrown and blocked by Van Roosmalen. An interesting fact here is that since that fight back in November, Sittichai has been very active, going 7-0 since that time. Van Roosmalen hasn't fought in Glory. Now, he has hit one MMA bout. That was his debut in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, Robin is trying to do both right now, but he's really focused on winning this title. He also talked about maybe going down to 145 and taking on the champion there.
Well, he's got business here in Holland first. Really a matchup of just differing styles. Van Roosmalen, of course, the Dutch boxing and strikes from the pocket. Sittichai, the Muay Thai, kicks from the outside. Makes for a great matchup.
One of the controversies in that last fight was those left kicks hitting the forearm of Robin. Are those scoring or not? In my opinion, if you've taken arm kicks like that, they do score.
But did they do enough damage? According to the judges, apparently not in that first fight. Nice kick to the body from Sittichai. Uppercut from Sittichai. Gets through the guard. And again, solid kick from Sittichai.
Robin needs to come in after that kick like he's doing. If you watch, he'll come in with a nice inside low kick. But he needs to come in and start throwing his hands after that.
Sittichai trying to keep Van Roosmalen back and in his distance with those push kicks and high kicks. And give Van Roosmalen credit for some impressive kickboxing defense. Strong flurry there from Sittichai to end that first round. And you saw him celebrate after, making sure the judges saw it. The Killer Kid, a Muay Thai specialist. Incredible resume. Lumpini Stadium welterweight champion. And one of the most active fighters you will ever see, has had 142 professional bouts. The champion, Robin Van Roosmalen, became the lightweight champion back in November of 2014, trained by his father, William, who is always in his corner.
Okay. Come on, seconds out. Mouth. Come on. Mouth. Fight!
Fighters touch gloves. We are set to go round number 2.
It's going to be very interesting how these judges are already scoring this fight. Those arm kicks from Sittichai, are they scoring it? But Robin keeps countering with that inside low kick, which again is scoring.
That is exactly what happened in the first fight in November. And the judges ended up giving the champion the win that night. And again, Van Roosmalen also said, hey, listen, yeah, he had a lot of kicks. I blocked him, but you've got to take the belt away from the champion. And he did not believe Sittichai did that.
Sittichai was landing that nice lead uppercut. He needs to continue to do that. He was popping the head of Robin.
And a straight shot from Sittichai right to the face of Van Roosmalen.
Robin countered with a left hook, which I think did more damage.
Yep.
No holding.
And now Sittichai throwing combinations, both kicks and punches.
Sittichai's landing with less power, but Robin, when he lands, it hurts. It's doing more damage. So again, it's going to be very interesting to see how these judges are scoring this fight.
Uppercut from Sittichai rocks Van Roosmalen. Champion firing back.
Sittichai's starting to use that knee now. He's finding that he's going to close distance from the kick and then time that knee on the inside. He was also throwing that rear low kick. Sittichai needs to keep throwing those kicks.
And you can already see the arms of the champion. They're starting to turn red from all those blocks from the high kicks of Sittichai.
I even like when Robin goes 1-for-1 on those rear power kicks.
Knee blocked by Van Roosmalen. Under a minute to go in round 2. Fighters exchange. Great flurry. Low kick from Van Roosmalen.
When Robin throws 1 or 2 strikes, I want to see him take a little second, come back in and keep throwing. He's got to keep closing distance. That's what makes Sittichai so successful, is keeping his range and distance. So sometimes it might be the second or third combination that lands.
And Roosmalen trying to get inside. That's going to do it for round number 2. It's almost like deja vu from November, Joseph. A very similar fight we saw the first time around.
Yeah, Sittichai's finding a lot of success with that lead uppercut and that nice left knee. In this fight, I find he's staying in the pocket a little bit more, where in the first fight, he was keeping distance a little bit more, using his kick on the outside. But you can see that he's trying to be a little bit more active, trying to use that knee to finish or his hands. But that uppercut keeps popping the head of Robin.
Van Roosmalen said that first fight, the lesson he learned was that Sittichai really screws up your timing. You need to make him fight and put the pressure on him.
Seconds out. Come on. Come on, please. Okay. Clean. Dry his body, please, please. Dry his body. Come on. Mount. Fight!
Third round underway. The champion, Robin Van Roosmalen in the white gloves, and the challenger, Sittichai in the black gloves. Again, a very close fight here in Amsterdam. Joseph Altolini, how do you have this one scored?
Well, again, I have no idea what the refs are looking at in scoring, but in my opinion, I'm going to give this 1 round apiece. I found Robin was doing well with the inside low kick in the first round, and in the second round, Sittichai starting to pick up that knee and that straight left.
It's a very good point. Again, Glory scoring is based on, in order of importance, knockdowns and then impact on opponent, and scoring with spectacular technique. As we check out the numbers here, total kicks, Van Roosmalen landing 66% of his.
Yeah, he keeps landing that inside low kick. Again, Sittichai's hitting the forearm, where Robin's landing the inside low kick. So, again, referees and judges are going to look at that inside low kick scoring.
And Sittichai with 75% of his knees landing. Van Roosmalen being shut out in that stat.
Talking to Robin before, he says Sittichai's most dangerous weapon isn't the left kick. He thinks it's the left knee.
And he's been throwing a lot of those knees, working the body of the champ. Midway through round number 3.
But it is those big left kicks to the arms that do set up the knee well, because fighters want to stay in the pocket, where Sittichai closes distance quickly and lands the knee.
Both of these guys a lot more aggressive than we saw them in that first fight. Sittichai flat out said he was too defensive. He thinks the only way he gets a win here in Amsterdam is to knock Van Roosmalen down or KO the champ. Under a minute to go in round 3, scheduled for 5.
Don't push, don't push.
Van Roosmalen countering off the knee from Sittichai.
Again, Robin's blocking a lot of these.
Very difficult fight to score. Beautiful technique. Matching two different fighting styles. And nice flurry there from Sittichai.
Hey!
Good man, steek van erin. Jij eruit, Wil, jij eruit. Jij eruit, Wil.
Well, the champion getting some instructions from his dad in his corner as we check out the highlights from round number 3.
Oh, there was a nice... Sittichai is finding that left hand a little bit more. He keeps landing that, but again, I feel he needs to do a little bit more.
Clean shot from Van Roosmalen. Back Sittichai up. Four and one in the promotion as Sittichai gets stretched out.
Fight!
We begin the championship rounds here in Amsterdam. The main event of Glory 31. Ron Kruk along with Joseph Valcellini, Todd Grissom backstage. What a fight so far between the champion, Robin Van Roosmalen, and the challenger, Sittichai. Very difficult fight to score.
They're basically going 1 for 1. Whether it's an arm kick, Robin's countering with the inside low kick. If Sittichai throws his cross hook, Robin throws 2-3 punches right back.
Both fighters said that they would throw more strikes in this fight. Looks like they have. Van Roosmalen throwing 132 compared to Sittichai's 105.
Yeah, Sittichai is definitely using his boxing a little bit more. He's staying in the pocket, throwing that straight left and that left uppercut. Sorry, that right uppercut.
Speaking of uppercut, Van Roosmalen gets one through the guard. Flying knee from Sittichai, blocked by the champion.
This is what Robin needs to do. He needs to stay in the pocket, keep throwing those big punches. Once he's inside, you eat 2 or 3 kicks and knees, but when you're inside, you got to capitalize on being there.
It takes its toll getting inside, but once you're there, you got to capitalize. You know, even when Van Roosmalen blocks those high kicks, man, they're wicked. The right arm of the champion, almost as red as his shorts. Bang! Fighters clinch and are separated. 1 minute to go in round number 4.
I would like to see Robin keep up with that inside low kick. He found a lot of success with it in the first few rounds. Now he's really headhunting with big hooks.
Nasty exchange from the champion. Getting in tight, fighting in the pocket now. Uppercut just misses from Van Roosmalen.
Even Sittichai slowed down throwing that left knee. That was working really well for them in the earlier rounds.
And you look at the right inner thigh of Sittichai. It is black and blue. Bang! Ten seconds to go. Van Roosmalen, Sittichai continue to war. And it's so interesting, Joseph. After every round, both fighters now go back with their hands raised, trying to convince the judge, hey, that was my round.
Yeah, these guys need any advantage they can now in order to get this win. It's too close.
There's the inner right thigh of the challenger, Sittichai. It's taken a toll from the champion, Van Roosmalen.
Van Roosmalen didn't throw it much in that last round. I feel he needs to be more active with it. Again, as Sittichai throws that left kick, counter back with your own kick, was working well with him, so he needs to keep doing that.
Great. Mount, fight!
This is it. The 5th and final round. The Glory lightweight title on the line.
Great. Neutral corner.
Fighters go into neutral corners.
It's okay.
Van Roosmalen took a low blow to start this final round off. And again, it's right where we left off. Sittichai throwing high kicks.
Robin found a lot of success throwing those big hooks on the inside, and it looked like he rocked Sittichai a few times. So he's going to look to continue to throw those throws, but he needs to throw those inside low kicks.
Look at the total strikes, over 550 total strikes thrown in this bout. Both fighters said they were going to be more active and more aggressive, and they are living up to that claim.
I still think whoever wins this fight, the other fighter is going to be upset, because this can easily go both ways, and there'll be controversy on both sides winning.
So at this point, Joseph, with under 2 to go, put you on the spot here, bud. Has Sittichai done enough to take the belt from the champion?
And again, I'm not an official judge here, but I don't think Sittichai has done enough.
It's been a back and forth war, mixing styles. Right there from the champion. And Sittichai looks to be breathing heavily. High kick blocked from Van Roosmalen.
Robin keeps landing that right hook.
So with 1 minute remaining in this 5th and final round, will we have the first ever Glory Thai champion, Sittichai? Or will the Dutch kickboxing expert, Robin Van Roosmalen, retain his title? Knee delivered from Sittichai.
And again, those knees are hitting off Robin's forearms, just like those kicks, so they're not really landing. They are doing damage to the forearm, they are weakening his defense, but they're not physically landing on the body.
Under 30 to go.
Yeah, you can see the damage on Sittichai's inside low kick. So again, that's what referees and judges will be looking at.
Both lightweights leaving everything in the Glory ring tonight. Here in the main event of Glory 31 from Amsterdam. Well, an eerily similar bout tonight here in Amsterdam, as we saw back in November between the two. And once again, the question is Sittichai, has he done enough to take the belt away from the champion?
Again, it comes down to the judges and what they're looking at as cumulative damage. This is what both of these fights have come down to. Are these arm kicks of Sittichai and are those knees landing and doing cumulative damage? Where Robin, again, you're seeing visual signs of damage to Sittichai's inside leg, and again, he's landing more of the power punches on the inside. Yes, Sittichai was landing some good punches, popping the head, but were they doing the damage?
That's what the judges will discuss. The champion, Robin Van Roosmalen, hoping to hold on to his Glory lightweight belt, while the Thai, Sittichai, hopes to steal it from the champion. We'll find out with the official decision coming up next. A mix of different kickboxing styles once again on display between Van Roosmalen and Sittichai.
We did see a very similar fight, but a very different fight. At the same time, Sittichai did use a little bit more boxing, and Robin was landing well with a good inside low kick, and again, his boxing landed a lot more with his punches. With kicks, they were very similar on the kicks, but Robin seemed to do a good job on the inside, where Sittichai was landing knees and kicks on the outside.
Well, a very tough one for the judges to score. Again, we check out the Glory 31 strike stats.
Well, again, we knew Robin was going to punch more, and again, the kicks were actually fairly even, which was surprising, but it was the more knees on the inside from Sittichai. Again, this is a very difficult fight to score. What are the judges looking at?
Has the champion retained his belt, or will we have a new title holder? Let's find out and return to the Glory Ring and Tim Hughes.
All right, Amsterdam, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. They give us back a split decision. Scoring this bout, 48-47, Van Roosmalen. 48-47, Sittichai. And 48-47 for your winner by split decision. And new Glory Lightweight Champion of the world, the Killer Kid, Sittichai Sitsongpeenong. Here to present the belt, our chairman, Pierre Andera, our chief